The patience has run out. Hope has given way to pragmatism. And if you still don't understand what's happening in Cleveland, it's because you're not paying attention. When a team invests in 2 quarterbacks in the same draft, they're sending a clear message. No one there is the guaranteed future of the franchise. And now, a new name is emerging on the radar. A name that could completely bury the current project. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. The name, LaNORRIS, quarterback from South Carolina, projected as the number 2 pick in the 2026 draft according to analyst Lou Scattaglia. A raw talent, yes, but with an extremely high ceiling. We're talking about a player who rushed for 674 yards, threw for over 2,500, and totaled 25 touchdowns in his first year as a starter. A modern, explosive dual threat with a strong arm and mobility that keeps any defensive coordinator awake at night. And if the Browns are at the top of the draft once again, as seems likely, this pick becomes obvious, undeniable. And what does this say about SHEDEUR Sanders and Dillon Gabriel? It says everything. It says that the management already sees both as a bridge, not a destination. That the post-draft excitement was more marketing than conviction. SHEDEUR, with his accuracy and pedigree, still needs to prove he can play under real pressure against elite defenses. Dillon Gabriel, on the other hand, is a secondary talent, trying to establish himself in a group that already has too many veterans and too few answers. Neither of them, and this is a fact, entered the NFL with the status of franchise quarterback. Now add this to the desperate situation of Deshaun Watson. The man who was supposed to be the future of this franchise has become a financial and physical burden. The Achilles tendon injury practically takes him out for the season. The coaching staff talks about rehabilitation, but the field has already spoken louder. Watson is no longer the same. Period. The scenario is clear. Joe Flacco is 40 years old. Kenny Pickett was traded for scraps. SHEDEUR and Gabriel are unknowns. And now Sellers emerges with his prototype of a modern QB ready to lead a real rebuild. But the fan needs to ask a serious question. How many times will this cycle repeat in Cleveland? Promising quarterbacks, off-season hype, unfulfilled promises, and eternal resets. When will the franchise make a definitive decision and build something consistent? Sellers could be that turning point, or he could be just another name on a list that already resembles an encyclopedia of failed promises. But one thing is for sure, the Browns are preparing the ground for yet another reboot. And if that doesn't bother you as a fan, maybe it's time to reevaluate your standards. Cleveland needs to stop playing at being a serious franchise. If they're going to bet big, they should do it with conviction. If they're going to draft Sellers in 2026, let it be to give him the team and not repeat the mistakes of the past. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. Until the next video.